Barack Obama and I have valued Secretary Powell's advice for some time, and his support is genuinely meaningful. I hope it finally puts to rest, and I think it's already put to rest. Anybody wonders whether or not Barack Obama can be Commander-in-Chief of the United States military, just as Colin Powell. Folks, I want to remind you, things are feeling awful good right now, but I want to remind you, polls and endorsements do not determine the outcome of an election. Votes do. Votes determine it. And here in Colorado, early voting lasts through October the 31st. So folks, if you want to mail in your vote, you can request a mail-in ballot until the 28th. All of the voting information you need is available on www.voteforchange.com. Go to it, vote now, vote early, get it out of the way. Folks, there's still 2 weeks left. A lot can change. We don't anticipate it. We're going to fight for every single solitary vote. I want to remind you, in the middle of October, in the beginning of October, the last 2 presidential elections, things looked awful good too. You know what these guys are going to do. They're going to throw everything from the kitchen sink to the bathroom sink and everything else they can find at Barack Obama and me between now and then. And we cannot forego one single solitary vote, ladies and gentlemen. The stakes in this election, to state the obvious, the stakes in this election could not be higher. People are asking questions as simple as they are profound. They're sitting around their kitchen tables and asking whether or not is my house still worth what it was when I paid for it. They're asking themselves, will the company that I work for, will they keep my health care? Are the rumors they're going to drop it? Is it real? Are we going to be able to retire? What about our savings? Will we be able to send our kid back to college next semester? There are conversations going on with real people all around Colorado, all around America. And ladies and gentlemen, too many people today, the American dream, for too many, the American dream is becoming a distant dream. Folks, in the most recent debate, John McCain felt the need to declare that he was not President Bush. We know that little expression. You ever heard it? Have you ever heard it? He doth protest too much. Folks, and move this faster. Folks, over the course of the 3 debates, 20 months into the campaign, and 8 years of failed economic policies, there's not one fundamental economic issue on which John McCain has challenged George Bush or his policies. We talk about how he's voted differently on certain things, but on the essential, credible things, he has not challenged George Bush once. He voted for 4 out of 5 Bush's budgets. He bragged about voting with President Bush 90% of the time. And remember, he won his party's nomination. How did he do it? By telling the Republicans and the American people that there was no stronger supporter of George W. Bush than John McCain. So, ladies and gentlemen, he may not look like George Bush. My mom, when I was a kid, and I'd want to go hang on the corner, she'd say, you're going to get in trouble hanging with the guys in the corner. I'd say, Mom, I'm not going to be like that. She'd say, Joey, if it looks like a duck, if it walks like a duck, and it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if it looks like a bush, if it sounds like a bush, if it votes like a bush, it is a Bush economic philosophy.